Did you know that real estate pays you in more than one way? In this video, I'm going to tell you all the ways that real estate pays you. I'd stick around because a few of these aren't known to a lot of people. So when people think about investing in real estate, they might think cash flow. That's it. All you get is the rent minus expenses, and that's your profit, your cash flow. Now, while that is the main and I guess most common way of getting paid through real estate, that is not the only way to get paid through real estate. There are four main profit centers of real estate. There are a couple others, but there are four that are almost guaranteed. I'll just get right into them. The first one we just covered was cash flow. All your rental income minus your vacancy plus your other income minus your expenses minus your debt service, and that's your cash flow. Now, the second profit center of real estate, the second way real estate pays you, is through natural appreciation. Now, natural appreciation happens naturally. It's pretty much tied in with inflation, so whatever's inflation's doing, appreciation is most likely doing. Now, this is just the natural value increase of your building throughout the years. Now, the third way that real estate pays you is probably one of my favorite ways, just because it's so sneaky and so hidden, but it's the mortgage paydown. How the tenants pay your mortgage. So your mortgage payments, it's split in two. Part of it goes to your principal and the other goes to the interest. Now, the part you pay in principal, that goes straight to your equity. You're just paying in equity, paying down the building. What happens over time is throughout the years, the ratio of interest paid to principal paid changes throughout the years. So eventually your principal paid will start becoming higher every year, and every year your interest paid becomes lower. But I think this is very powerful because it's out of sight, out of mind. You're not even the one paying for it, it's your tenants are. And this really can add up throughout the years. Now, the fourth main profit center of real estate is the forced appreciation. So whatever you physically do to alter the property's value within a short amount of time. So whether that's you increasing the rents, you adding other income like storage or parking or laundry income, or even if you just reduce the expenses, whatever you can do to increase the net operating income, which is the income minus the expenses. So whatever you can do to raise the NOI is what goes towards the forced appreciation. And this is where the numbers can skyrocket, depending on if you find a property that's distressed enough or to make as many improvements as possible, even if it's just management. So those are the four main profit centers of real estate: cash flow, passive appreciation, mortgage paydown, and forced appreciation. Those are, you're pretty much going to see every single time. So these are like the main things that you want to rely on for your returns. And the biggest thing is each of these alone are powerful by themselves. The cash flow, the appreciation, the forced appreciation, all of these numbers are well on their own. But the amazing thing is they stack on each other. Say like $15,000, $20,000 of the principal was paid down that year, and then you put up $50,000 in forced appreciation, and you're making cash flow at the same time. Those stack on each other, and that's where the real money is. That is why real estate is so intriguing and attractive, because it's not just one thing. Each of these things aren't small. So that's why I really like focusing on the profit centers of real estate. And like I said, those are just the main ones. There are two more that I'm aware of, but you can't really count on them. Like, I wouldn't never include them in my underwriting or anything like that. These would just straight up be a bonus for the property. And these are cap rate compression and depreciation. So with cap rate compression, what I mean by that is every area has a cap rate for certain buildings. So there are different types of markets. There are primary markets, main markets, Then there are secondary markets and tertiary markets. However, tertiary, I don't know. So basically in each level, the cap rate raises. So in your main market is where you have the lowest cap rates. And if you don't know, low cap rates mean high property value and high cap rates mean low property value. So if you took the same building and put it in a primary market with a lower cap rate, it's going to be worth more than if you have that same building in a secondary market with a higher cap rate. So this goes two ways. There's cap rate compression and cap rate expansion. So while underwriting, you may include cap rate expansion, where you consider the cap rates growing throughout the years to be more conservative. But cap rate compression is when the opposite happens and the main market grows in population, where it then kind of swallows the secondary markets and brings that in, expands the main markets. So now the secondary market is now the cap rate of the main market. So that switch alone that you had nothing to do with just raise the value of your building. So that's another profit center that you can't really guarantee or predict, but it's a nice little bonus. And the last one is depreciation. I personally need to look into the actual technical side of the calculations and how it plays around with your taxes and what you can do with it. But depreciation saves on your taxes, which is another profit center. So you got to make sure you include every aspect of profits and returns, because if you miss out on one, or if you don't consider one, then you may fall out on the deal or you may not get the investor. So I just wanted to put in this video of all the ways that I know real estate can pay you, and hopefully it makes real estate more intriguing rather than just hoping to make a couple extra bucks off rent. So let me know if this helps, or if even you have any profit centers that I missed that would help as well. All right, well, thanks for watching and see you next time.